All right, I just got off of a really interesting call with some new polling data on Project 2025 and how Americans see it. And I want to share it with you because it's got good news, bad news, and some great data. First, the good news, which is that awareness of Project 2025 is really increasing. In the beginning, we had 1 in 5 Americans that had heard of it. Now that is up to about 60%. Now, that means that still 40% of Americans have no idea what Project 2025 is, so we still have work to do, but awareness has increased. The other good news is that Americans who have heard of Project 2025 are wildly opposed to the provisions in it. They don't like it, they are unfavorable towards it, they hate it, in fact. And the thing they hate about it the most that just infuriates people who learn of it is that it would consolidate power in the executive branch, that it would give the president, Donald Trump, basically the powers of a king. They know it's unprecedented and they want no part of it. The next 2 most hated things in Project 2025, Trump's plan, are the bans nationwide and also the repeal of the ACA. People do not want that. Now, and this is really important, it does turn out that there are still quite a few people who hate Project 2025. They've heard of it, but they're not convinced that Trump and Project 2025 are the same because Trump has tried so hard to distance himself from it and because for some reason they believe him. But there are 5 pieces of data that the polling shows are both true and very convincing to make people understand that those 2 things are the same. So here are the 5 things you want to tell those people. First, at least 140 people who used to work for Trump, including 6 of his former cabinet secretaries, helped to write or collaborated on Project 2025. Second, Donald Trump's name is mentioned hundreds of times in Project 2025. Not 2 times, 3 times, hundreds of times. Third, in just the first 2 years of his presidency, Donald Trump bragged about implementing 64% of the Heritage Foundation's agenda for him at that time. Of course, Project 2025 is their agenda for him this time. Number 4, J.D. Vance, Trump's vice presidential pick, is deeply connected to Project 2025. He has deep ties to Project 2025's author. He has praised that author publicly. He has written the introduction to that author's book, which, P.S., that author has delayed publishing until after the election because it's so damning. Vance has also publicly endorsed many of Project 2025's ideas. And finally, Donald Trump may say he doesn't know anything about Project 2025, but he is a habitual liar who is saying that because he knows that Project 2025 is wildly unpopular. So use those arguments to help people understand that Project 2025 and Donald Trump are one and the same and keep spreading the word. This matters, it is real, and we're going to stop it.